Hello and welcome back to Sierra's Ratchet Salon. Today we're going to be dealing with this hot mess. We're going to be doing a little something with these braids. I've had them in for about 2 weeks, so it really just starts bugging me when all of the edges and stuff come undone like this. So that's really what drives me crazy. But all right, we're going to pray for me. See, and then my hair is sticking out right here, my natural hair. And then there's like hair coming out over here too. But it's okay. It's okay. Everything's possible at Sierra's Ratchet Salon. Okay, let's get set up and let's get started. So we're going to start by taking out the braids. We're going to cut them and start unraveling, unbraiding them, whichever you prefer. Unbraid it all the way towards your scalp because you want to make sure you take out all of the braiding hair, and then you want to take out the braid that your natural hair is in because those braids go all the way to your scalp. This is the tedious part. It's okay. We have to trust the process, but make sure you cut far enough away from your natural hair because you don't want to cut your natural hair. I've done that and it is traumatizing. I'm not going to include the entire process of unbraiding the hair because it's very time consuming. What we are going to do is include little snippets of it, and you can clearly see here where half my hair is already taken down. I couldn't decide if I still like that color or not. I think it's cute, but I just wish it was more purple. It's faded a lot since I first colored it because you remember it was that burgundy-ish, pinkish red color. It's a lot faded now. So we're just gonna keep taking the braids out. We're halfway done. As you can see, this braid is being super problematic and making a big knot, but chunk it. There we go. And then we've got my hair completely down, no more braids. And then we're gonna brush it out and get all of the shedding detangled and all of that stuff out of it. Then we're going to comb some conditioner all the way through it. We want to get a nice conditioner going before we color our hair. We don't want to just dive straight in with the color because it probably won't take too well on top of dirty hair. You always want to get a nice clean scalp before you put any color on. So we're just going to keep combing that conditioner through, get everything detangled. And then we're going to rinse that out and start the blow drying process. You gotta trust the blow drying process because we want to get it as straight as possible without any heat. That way we can have an easy application. Like I said, we've got to trust the process because I have a lot of hair. So we're just going to keep blow drying that, getting it as straight as we can, just so we have an easier application with the color. I got this blow dryer on Amazon. It actually works wonders compared to my other blow dryer. I'll have to figure out what it's called and then I'll link it in the description. But that bad boy gets my hair dry. And yeah, love it. So we're just going to finish blow drying, getting everything all the way through, all the way dry. We don't want it to be wet at all. Yeah, trust the process. Look at that mane. Yeah, I have way too much hair. Also, don't mind that product buildup and or dandruff, whatever that may be. It's just annoying. If you don't see it, it doesn't exist. Just pretend it doesn't exist. But yeah, we're going to keep blow drying and getting my hair as straight as possible. And then, of course, we're going to section our hair into quads. You got to start with the quads. And then we're going to do the towel and the cape around our neck and get that started. And we got our section into quads. Ow. There's our color. My mother bought it for me. Always read the manufacturer instructions. Always read them. And then we're going to go in with our gloves. Got to put the gloves on. Got to be super safe. And then we're going to get the Vaseline and put it around our hairline, on our ears, back of the neck, all that. We don't want any dyed skin, and I cannot stress that enough. Put on your Vaseline. So this isn't the normal hair color that I use. This one actually has an applicator bottle with developer in it. You have to mix the color in the bottle and you just shake it up and apply it. But yeah, we're going to get that going. We're going to put the tube of color in the bottle. I don't prefer the bottle method. I prefer the brush method. Well, in this case, I just use a comb. But yeah, I prefer the comb method. So we're just going to get that started, get the color in the bottle, and shake it up, shake it up. And we'll just see what happens. We just got to see what happens. You never know on Sierra's Ratchet Salon. You never know. So yeah, I was actually really struggling with this bottle method. I'm not used to that, so I just went ahead and asked my roommate to do the back for me, and that's why I'm about to pop up with the back done. Ta-da! Just like that. So he did the back for me because I was really struggling to see the back, and I just did the front myself, sectioned it out, added the color. It's totally different color than what I'm used to because I'm used to the color that you just put straight on. So it wasn't dark and it wasn't coloring the current hair color I had on. So I was very confused. But then I realized that, of course, you have to wait for the hair color to develop before you start seeing the color itself. But yeah, so it looks like I'm doing a bunch of nothing, but I promise you the color is going to be on there. We're just going to comb it all the way through from roots to end. You want to get everything nice and covered. It was a lot harder to do it this way with the bottle because it's just weird. It was just different. It wasn't what I'm used to. But next time I'll make sure to get the color that I like. But thank you, Mama. I love the color. It turned out very well. Shout out to her. But yeah, it was really hard for me to tell if the color was even on there because it wasn't really covering. It wasn't really covering everything up. So I just put extra color on. And I was already worried about running out because I only had one tube. And I always get 2 tubes. But somehow we made it work. We stretched it all the way through. So yeah, just keep applying that color. I just started spraying it directly on and combing it through. Whatever works easiest for you. I don't recommend copying what I do because this is Sierra's Ratchet Salon. Ratchet is not for everyone. So yeah, just comb it all the way through and get everything nice and covered. You can see the back is starting to develop a little bit. It starts getting a lot darker, which is what we want. We want complete coverage. We want to cover up the purple, so that works perfectly fine. Just comb it all the way through and get that going. Get everything nice and covered. Comb it, comb it, comb it. Trust the process. And this is me realizing you can't even see what I'm doing because I'm in the mirror so much. Oh, well, we're just doing the front part. This is the part that gets seen the most, so I like to cover it the most. There we are with the color all the way on, and you can really tell it started to develop because it's super dark and it's covering everything. So we're just going to run our hands through it and make sure all the hair is covered. Want to make sure everything is rubbed in and on the scalp, on the roots, all of that jazz. You want to make sure the color is everywhere. But yeah, so I'm just going to pat that stuff in. And you already know we're going to comb through the back. We want to make sure we get everything nice and covered. Because the back is the hardest for me because I can't see it, obviously. So we're just going to comb that all the way through. Comb the front. Comb it all the way through. Make sure everything's nice and saturated. And now that we've got the entire head completely covered, you already know we're about to put our Walmart bag on our head because we don't have processing caps. But Walmart bags work just fine. So we're going to put the bag on, and then we're going to take our eyebrows off because, you know, we like to dye our brows. Oh, I hate how my brows look without makeup on. It's okay. It's all right. We love a natural beauty. So we're going to take the eyebrows off, and then we're going to apply some of the color directly on. That way we can have matching brows. So just brush that on real quick and easy, super easy. We don't want to have different color brows in our hair. So we're going to go ahead and just put a little bit on and let that process. And ta-da, here we are with brown eyebrows. They're processing. We're going to wait 30 minutes like the instructions say. You can see it super processing here. And here is super dark. So looks like it's taking very well. And then there's the end result after I wash it out. Ta-da! Love it. Okay, bye.